It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
4, 7. Welcome to the morning show.
You can't even count.
I can too.
I listen to you over there. You're all over the place. Trying to take my job away from me. I see how you are.
Huh?
You and Bob are the same way. Try to take my counting job away. But
Not
you guys
true.
mess it up all the time.
Not
so.
true. I don't try. No.
How are you today?
Fair to middling.
Fair to middling.
Fair to middling.
On a downhill slide.
Feel a little tired
Are
this
you?
morning. Just a little.
Maybe it's cooler weather.
I had a hard time falling asleep last night. I think I probably laid in bed 45 minutes before I finally.
That's a hard time.
45 minutes.
That's just normal for me.
Yeah. Takes a long time for you to fall asleep.
Yeah. I've had a sleeping disorder since I was a kid, so I got to take medication and stuff to sleep.
It's not just your mind racing about the day's events.
Well, I can solve world hunger. You just leave me sitting there in the bed.
You're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next morning you can't remember how you solved it.
Yeah. No.
Right.
Won't ever. Well, the 2 hours sleep I got, then I wake up and forget everything. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gone. It's because you're not retaining your long-term memories.
Okay, then.
Like the movie 50 First Dates.
Thanks, jerk.
It's not retaining.
Sorry, it's not my fault. I'm going to use that line when I forget a date or a birthday or something. I'm sorry. I'm just not retaining my long-term
memories.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Yep.
You don't get enough REM sleep, and it's not going to process.
There you go.
At least selectively.
All right.
You can remember the days.
All right, and this is coming straight from the doctor. He's explaining everything.
Yes.
Good morning, Gigi.
Good morning, Gigi.
I got to say that. I haven't said good morning, Gigi, in a couple of days, so I got to say good morning.
Yeah.
I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, Gigi.
Right? It's going to rain.
Is it?
I don't know. It said 100% on my phone right now. Yep, 100%. Bring it. It has a umbrella and little raindrops under a cloud.
So your predictions are it's going to rain, huh?
We'll find out here in a few minutes. More like 10 minutes. I could be wrong.
I had to. Hadn't done that in a while. So what's new? Anything new from Tuesday?
From Tuesday, let's see, Wednesday, it was a nice, beautiful day. We got in multiple new units. Ooh. I mean, we're going to talk about work.
Okay, I'm good with that.
A Timberwolf, like, tiny home. I mean, it's classified a travel trailer, but very tall. It's like 13 feet tall.
Okay.
And it has the deck on the back, and it's like a tiny home.
Yeah.
So you come up through the back, and you got a nice little mini deck. And you sliding glass door and come inside, couch on the right, TV up on the left, lots of windows. And then you've got a loft above the kitchen and bathroom. That's the bedroom. But then you have a loft behind you that's above the deck, the mini deck, right?
Okay, that makes sense.
Going to the kitchen, full kitchen, residential fridge. It's got a combo washer and dryer. It's got a dishwasher. I mean, full bathroom. I mean, this thing, this is the ultimate van down by the river. Because you could set this down by the river and it'd be like a little house.
And that's what it is. It's a little mini home.
It's a little mini home.
But do they pull them around just like they do with the...
most don't. Because it's so tall.
Well, you'd think the aerodynamics probably wouldn't be...
horrific.
Yeah.
I can imagine the guy pulling it from Indiana down here. And there's no doubt he could feel the resistance.
Oh, yeah, you had to.
He lets off the brake and it's like a windbreak. You know what I mean?
But it is pretty cool to have something like that you could move if you needed to from one area. I mean, if you had, let's say, area you like to camp down over here on the river and then you like to go hunting over here, I mean, you could hook up and move it from point A to point B without any issues.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's designed to do.
And that's what would be awesome about having that. Is it not going very far, but, in the area that you want to go to different spots that are year-round, that don't close. Oh, that thing's perfect for it, yeah.
That's
yeah.
Come out and take a look at one of those. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. Yeah. You don't need one. You already got a mini camper.
True. But if I had a spot down by the river that had water and septic hookup.
That's what you'd have, huh?
Yeah, and it's cool because it's aluminum on the outside, but it's made to look like a tree. So it's a dark gray, and my golly, they won't be able to see it. But
yeah, you bring up a good point, because down by the river, in a lot of them areas, they can't build on because they. Oh no, that is cool.
Right? I wish you could see it. Just go by the lot, Blue Compass RV. Well, maybe you can zoom in on just me for right now. See? Yeah, they can kind of see it. It is cool. Super cool. Neat. I was excited when it came in.
That would make sense for people that have these river lots and they can't really build on some of them because of floodplains and stuff like that. You could always put in something like that, and then times that it was going to be bad, you could just
go yank that thing out and take it home.
Pull it out, and then once the water got back down, you can put it back in.
Maybe that's what I'm talking about.
That's pretty cool.
Very cool.
When I first moved here, almost 30 years ago, 20 something. Anyway, so we have a river. We had a river lot. Now we got a cabin and stuff down by Calico.
Yeah.
And I had a fifth wheel, and that's where we lived.
Yeah.
We just bought a fifth wheel. We didn't want to rent and waste money, so we bought a fifth wheel, and then we had that river lot. So it already had we had the septic and everything put on it. So
you just run the hoses, and you're good to go.
And we left all the connections there, and that way, if I ever want to pull a fifth wheel in there, even though we got a cabin, I can pull one in, park it in, hook it up. And there you go.
Something like that. You got the cabin, but that could be like a little guest house.
That is cute.
I know, right?
I actually like that.
I really like it too. It's not that I don't like the other ones that are there, but that thing is cool.
Blue Compass RV. Go see it today.
RV, Gassville, Arkansas. All right, shall we start the show?
Let's start the show.
All right, Hospice of the Ozarks. Since 1979, they believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. Still a non-for-profit 501c3, there has never been a charge to a patient or their families for hospice care, and this commitment remains a part of their mission. We'll pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, watch over everybody that's sick and ailing through the winter months. We're coming into spring, and it turns into allergy season, but just watch over those that are sick, those that are in the hospital, and could use your touch. Use the right doctors coming to them to make the right diagnosis, like Scooter here, and get that breathing for him better. But just watch over everybody that doesn't feel good, and if those are close to the end, please welcome them into your home. And watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. And this I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hospice of the Ozarks. Give them a call at 870-508-1771. Ask them about respite care. As if you are taking care of a loved one, it can be a daunting task with work and family, and just sometimes you need a break, and that's okay, because as Scooter always says,
got to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others.
That's exactly right. Take care of yourself and give them a call. They can help you with taking a day or two off, maybe, just a day or two, and recharge them batteries, get back to full strength. And
they can take care of you, your loved ones, your pets. They can take care of it all.
Exactly.
That's just awesome.
Very good. Now let's take a not short break. I want to see, you got me.
He's got me flustered. We're going to get a quick word from the Z-Team.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z-Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z-Team would like to be your one. Give us a call, 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
That's a good deal. Whoa, we're back. Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV.
Before you started talking.
I know. But
I couldn't stop it. I was on a roll.
The Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. Let's take a look at the White River. Get it off of me. It's a beautiful color, Arkansas. The horseshoe bend of the White River. Man, that's amazing. The water looks up, doesn't it?
They were running like 8 units yesterday,
Dang.
or something out of Bull Shoals.
Yeah, and they're going to probably be opening them up again because the rain is coming today,
Yep.
right?
They're getting ready for spring.
Getting
Getting
ready.
the water levels down. They know rain's coming in spring.
Yeah, get that. Yeah, very good. Proactive.
Proactive.
Preemptive strike.
They
Something.
were 1-1 on the Norfolk as well
Yeah.
yesterday.
How about that?
Yeah,
That
they got
thing's-
Norfolk up and going.
That's good. This is a beautiful view brought to you by the Z Team and way of their website of cameras they have on the back of their home. Go to retiredarkansas.net. You can find this still shot, that amazing morning views, sunset views as this it suns to the west. So it's, this is more pointing north, right? Northwest
I think so.
or northeast.
Northeast.
Yeah, because off to the right is Mountain Home. In the center, you got Missouri, and to the left, Bull Shoals. But amazing views. Like today, I don't know as if there'll be any lightning, but if there was and it's dark, it's really cool to watch it shooting across the sky. Then we got the other camera view that'll move around. There we go. Oh, it was on Scooter Mountain.
It's not anymore.
It's a little froggy up there, or at least
It is.
Yeah. You can see how far that thing will zoom in. And don't worry, they don't have them zooming into anybody's home windows.
We had to be real careful of that.
Very careful about that, because look how powerful that thing is. But yeah, it moves around to the Rainbow Bridge and to the train station and up into Missouri and just different areas. The park, it's just really cool to go check out. If you want to know what the weather's like first thing in the morning, go to retiredarkansas.net. Very easy to find. It says live camera. You just click on it, pick which one you want to look at, and there it is. Look at the water. It's from up high like that, it doesn't look like it's moving very fast, but you get on the water.
Oh, yeah, it's
and there's
moving.
it's a difference. If you've never been on the White River, you should really take a trip, because it's amazing fishing. Find yourself a guide. They'll take you through the right channels and find them honey pots, and then you can just go back there later on. And
That's how it works.
that's how it works. Well, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, give Bob or Linda Zadora a call at 870-405-0793. They are licensed in Arkansas and Missouri. So if you find something across the border, say Gainesville or Bakersfield, they can help you out. But if you got a big house and it's time to get something smaller, they are senior real estate specialists. They can help find you the right house for the right time of your life. Because you start with the starter home, small. Then you start having kids. You need a bigger one, so you upgrade, get 2 or 3 bedroom, 3 or 4 bedroom, and then the next thing you know, they're moving out of the house, and who wants to clean all them rooms? So you scale back down. And there's nothing
Yep.
wrong with that. And then you got some kids that'll say, "No, I grew up in that house. You can never sell it."
We'll probably be scaling ours down before long.
There you go. So, but who really wants to clean a big house?
No.
No. Very good. Let's take a look at the weather, brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team. National Weather Radar. You can see the activity all through Oklahoma and Texas and Arkansas and Missouri. See, 100% chance, Scooter. Got some activity over near Las Vegas and Phoenix, stretching across most of Arizona in the central region, and then Colorado, Nebraska, and Kansas. They're on the 3 corners, it looks like. They've got some activity, some in South Dakota and Minnesota. Northeast has rain crossing New York and parts of Maine and Canada. Let's scroll in there. Look at the barrier right now. Look at that. There's that natural barrier, but then it can only hold off for so long. And there's your 100%. It doesn't look like
It's going to be anything really
south
severe.
of us. Look at south of us, though.
Yeah, it's got a lot harder there.
Yeah. And then it just kind of... What happened to my thingy? There we go. Nope, it's wanting to freeze up on me, Scooter. What am I... Okay, too much dead air. Well, you can see that eventually, I don't know if I can get this thing to do something.
It's not one act right.
There
There
we
it
go.
goes.
Now we're getting active. So there for a couple hours, it looks like, we'll
What
be
time is it showing right now?
Well, 11.
11, about 11 o'clock.
About 11 o'clock. But nothing severe, just some light showers. Watches and warnings. Uh-oh.
Well, everything slowed down on your computer today.
Yeah, that'll happen. It looks like southeast part of Arkansas has a dense fog advisory. And most of Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. And 7-day forecast. It's probably because of all the tabs I've got up. Today, 100% chance of showers, high of 61. Tonight, 90% chance of showers, low of 53. Friday, we got 60 to 90% chance of showers, high of 66. Friday night, 70, decreasing to 40% chance of showers, low of 40. And then the sun comes out on Saturday, mostly sunny, high of 53. Saturday night, clear, low of 31. Sunday, sunny, high of 59. Sunday night, mostly clear, low of 35. And Monday, sunny, high of 67. Well, it's already made me wrong, because Saturday night is a low of 31, and I said I wouldn't think it would get below 33, below freezing.
You're known to be wrong.
I tell you what, I'm the worst weatherman there is.
I'll contest to that.
Norfolk Lake water levels at 553.56. Level is 1.56 feet above full pool. And they are shut down, but I'm sure they got at least a spillway gate open. Bull Shoals Lake water level is at 656.74. Level is 2.26 feet above full pool, and they're generating 3.
3.
3. 1, 2, 3.
And we learned to count, ladies and gentlemen.
Educational and entertaining.
We better get a quick word.
All right.
Ozark Farm and Lawn.
The weather brought to you by the Z Team. Just go.
All right, we're going to get a quick word from Ozark Farm and Lawn. Be right back.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozark's Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. This part of Community News is brought to you by Ozark's Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Located at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. If you're looking for anything tractor,
anything
mower,
outdoors, almost.
Outdoor,
they carry
UTVs.
Yeah, and they carry these RTVs, the bigger ones, and they got a whole line now. I went by there yesterday. I had to drop off some stuff and talk to them. And they have got a whole line of RTVs. I mean, a huge section of them now. So they've got Kubota RTVs. They got, if you're looking for the bigger tractors, they got Kubota and New Holland, two of the top names out there. And they've got every size that you can imagine. You go out there and kind of test drive, see what you like. They've got big zero turns. They carry, on the zero turns, they got Kubota and Skag. So they've got a couple lines there.
Excellent.
Good lines. Good name mowers. My dad's actually got a Kubota zero turn.
Very good.
He's had it for years and years and years, and that thing is a mowing little sucker. So
this stuff is built to last.
Yeah,
because they work. That's
Kubota's a good brand.
Very good. For deals and more information, go to ozarksfarmandlawn.com. You can give them a call at 870-425-3434. You can see the promotions screen that scrolls across. Limited time offers on parts and service right now. Up to $40,000 in cash incentives on New Holland. Up to $50,000 in competitive trade-in value on New Holland. And it just keeps special financing promotions. Yeah, get 0% for 60 months. With approved credit on select models. So go by and see them for all your farm needs. And let's see. Yep. Okay, I read that one. Good.
And they've got big service centers, so if you need anything worked on, they've got a huge parts department. They just got everything you need.
Very good. And in community news, it's getting closer. March 9th. Let's see. Rivers of Recovery, the Benefit Bass Tournament. Takeoff is at 7 a.m., weigh-in at 3 p.m. at Bull Shoals Boat Dock. It's $120 per boat. Special thanks to Century 21 Lemac Realty as a sponsor. You can contact Todd Wilcox at 870-243-0172 for information and registration. Guaranteed first place of $1,500. Big bass starts at $250 plus $10 per boat. So every boat that's added adds to that pot. So this is a very good cause. Rivers of Recovery provides rehabilitation to physically and psychologically injured U.S. combat veterans using innovative outdoor therapies and pioneering research. You get somebody on a boat, fishing, relaxing,
Here's the
calm.
deal. Even if you can't go
Yes.
and you want to participate, you can pay to get a vet sponsored onto a boat, which is really, really cool. It's like $250, and they take care of everything for the vet. Also, if you're wanting to go and you don't have anybody to go with you, go ahead and register, let them know, and they will get a vet on your boat.
Very
that
cool.
way you've got somebody to fish with.
Excellent.
And you're helping.
Yeah.
That's what it's for. It's an awesome thing.
If you haven't registered, Todd Wilcox, 870-243-0172. I mean, I bet you they get a bunch of people.
Oh, yeah.
So many fishermen.
Fisher people.
Yes. Paul Bunyan Breakfast is back at the St. Peter the Fisherman Catholic Church. That'll be on, March 16th and 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Enjoy all you can eat. Paul Bunyan Breakfast is scrambled eggs, biscuits and gravy, pancakes, sausage links, coffee and juice, all for the family-friendly price of $8 for adults, $4 for children under 12. And everyone under 5 eats free. The breakfast is held in the Parish Life Center at St. Peter the Fisherman Catholic Church, 249 Dyer Street in Mountain Home. Takeout is also available. Proceeds from the Paul Bunyan Breakfast go to help charities and organizations in our community. All right. That's always good. Right?
Yeah.
Right, Scooter?
Yeah. Our guest is here.
Yeah.
You better wrap this up. You're going to take over.
Brews and Shoes at Raps Bearing Brewing Company. You ever gone running and drink a beer? That's what you can do here.
Doesn't sound practical, but okay.
We are bringing it to you on the first Thursday of every month at 5:45 p.m. There will be 2 routes. I hope one is walking. And all are welcome, runners and walkers. Yes, it is. This monthly run walk is free to the public. It'll start at Raps and end at Raps with a cold craft brew. Look forward to seeing you, seeing a lot of new and familiar faces. Mark your calendars. So that'll be March 7th. That's today. Today. Yay. And the Shed. Let's see here. There we go. Big Bad Voodoo Daddy on April 6th. And the Glenn Miller Orchestra on April 17th. So get your tickets for the Shed. Hopefully they haven't sold out already, but give them a call.
There you go.
Very good. That's a look at our community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Go by and see them for all your tractor needs. Parts, service, they'll get you taken care of. With that, we'll take a break and come back with our guest, Sheriff John Montgomery.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Your senior health care specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Our guest is Sheriff John Montgomery of Baxter County. How are you, sir?
Absolutely wonderful.
You walked into a mess, buddy. This show hadn't been right since
It started.
it started. But that's okay.
That's okay.
Actually, since we hired David.
Yeah. It's been entertaining, to say the least. How's the sheriff's office?
We're good. We're busy right now. We want to sort of this is a year-long project. So actually a year ago or a little over, the Quorum Court purchased the building. It's the old Frank Huckabee Kearney Law Office. It's right across by the fire department on 7th Street.
Yeah. Right after the fire started,
yes.
And then left, yeah.
And so we've, using inmate labor, as much as we could, we've remodeled that, and our detectives have now moved into that building. And
Very good.
They basically, for the last week, they've been moving. And so they're in. It looks great. We're very thrilled to have that because they were just sitting on top of each other. And
Yeah.
so this will improve things greatly. And the next thing is the building they just left, which we share or allow the state police, however you want to say it, to some of their officers to have part of that. So we're going to go in and start remodeling it, and we're going to move our patrol division into that building. Currently, we have 16 patrol officers into an area about the size of this area here.
Yeah,
so they're going to move.
tight.
That'll give them a lot more room. We're growing and we're expanding, which in one sense is good, and in another sense is bad. But things are good.
Yeah.
Quorum Court about a month ago gave us I shouldn't say that. The Personnel Committee approved, and so we are, over the next 3 or 4 years, we're going to hire 4 more patrol deputies. As the funding comes available.
Sure.
And that will increase our presence by an officer per shift out there. It's a big county. When you go all the way from Clock Ridge to Big Flat and Henderson to Cotter, I mean, it's a big area. And so, and it's interesting because you take like Greene County, for example, which is Paragould. The population of the county is approximately the same size as ours. But they're all concentrated in areas.
Sure. Ours is spread.
Ours is spread out. So from the sheer answering calls. I mean, they basically have to go to certain areas. Here, there's, I mean, subdivisions and houses and all over this county. So our deputies are busy, very busy. And so, anyway, that's a big improvement. I mean, I could go on and on. But again, we're blessed. This county is blessed. This is the best. You know, I've been sheriff a little over 19 years, and I will tell you, this is the best I think I've ever seen this county being run. And everybody seems to have the attitude of, you know, what can we do to serve the citizens? And it really is an attitude. It's not just a saying. And so, very, very proud of the way this county is going, and looking forward to where we're going from here.
Very good. You made me think when you were talking about the size of the county, is it Oakland or Promised Land that's actually some part of it is of, what's the county?
Marion.
Yeah, Marion, sorry. I told you this show has been not right this whole time. But so do you...
Hang on just a second. Bob, all right, Scooter, can you bring up a map of, you know, Arkansas or something?
Arkansas. Yeah, I'll see what I can find.
Okay.
Yeah.
Baxter County.
We'll try to help. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I digress.
Izard's below us, Fulton's to the south. Yeah, Marion County. But who?
Well, Marion County
controls that. I know Marion stretches into it, but they're not. They'd have to come all the way around.
And they do. It's Oakland, and Oakland is in Marion County.
Yeah.
But they can't get there unless they come into Baxter County. So we've had for years an agreement with Marion County. If it's just a call, what we would call a non-emergency call, you know, the citizens just have to wait until they get there. And of course, Marion County has fewer deputies than we do, so I mean, it takes
even
harder.
for them.
But if it's an emergency call or very serious, they'll request our assistance, and we'll actually go respond and do whatever until Marion County can get there.
Okay.
And in all fairness, it's not something that happens every day, but it certainly is. There you go. I don't suppose you could zoom in on like Baxter County and surrounding.
I'm sure he could. That's okay. Yeah, I was curious about that because I remember that they have a far drive just to get to the area. But there's no jurisdictional fight over it. You guys work together, and
and let me say the same thing's true in Big Flat. So Big Flat, which is south of here, and if I left this studio right now and got in my vehicle, turned the lights and siren on, and head to Big Flat, it would be between 50 and 55 minutes before I can get there.
Dang, yeah.
Okay, so. Searcy County and Stone County a lot of times will respond. I mean, if it's an emergency, again, we're not talking about a normal call, but if it's a serious emergency call, there's many times they'll get there before we will.
Sure.
Now, again, as we have grown, we went from, thank you. I appreciate you. See here, Marion.
Yeah, there's
to
Marion
the left,
and Fulton. I knew Fulton and Izard. I forget about Stone and Searcy.
Yes. So while you got that up there, okay, so look at Stone County. So if you look at the very tip of Baxter County, you know, that little square that kind of drops down.
Yeah, like a,
If you will look and you think about it, there is one corner there, which is basically Big Flat, where that you can take one step and be in Searcy County, another step be in Stone County, another step being back in Baxter County.
Okay. So, yeah, you've got to have help from down there.
And so we work together very well. And it's, you know, but what I started to say is as we've expanded, because we used to have 3 deputies on a shift, now we have 4. Now, again, that's assuming that nobody's gone to training, nobody's on military leave, nobody's on vacation or sick or whatever, we would have 4.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's not always true. And so, but by adding a 5th one, that's going to really be able to spread our deputies out and increase our response time tremendously. So
very good.
We're over the next, you know, 3 years or 4 years or whatever, we'll be working with the Quorum Court as funding becomes available to add those. But they've approved the positions. We just now need to fund them.
Yeah, very good. So you were mentioning military. You have some deputies that are in National Guard?
Oh, yeah.
How many would you say?
2 comes to mind right now, and it depends. Off and on over the years, we've had several. 2 come to mind now, maybe 3, but there's 2 on patrol. Now. So now they're good to try to stagger their. You know, sometimes it's a mandatory. You got to go.
Right.
this weekend.
Yeah.
Other times it's you can kind of schedule, and so the two deputies try to work it so that they not gone at the same weekend, if
Right.
at all possible. But that's, we support the National Guard, and we think it's a tremendous program, and we're proud to be a part of it. But it does create staffing issues.
Sure.
And so, and then if the National Guard gets called up, and we've utilized them when the ice storm hit. We used the National Guard, so it's an important tool. But when they get called up, of course, then you have to adjust. I'm real proud of our lieutenants that try to keep up with the staffing and scheduling and whatever, because it's a challenge.
Sure, I can understand that. I appreciate their service, and any of them had to go to the border? I know some states have been helping out.
Well, none of ours.
Yeah.
At this point, but
Very good. Well, one of my favorite parts now is your animal control division.
Oh, I thought you were going to commercial break.
No, not yet.
That's usually your favorite part, isn't it?
Yeah, but not when you're on the show.
Oh, okay.
I like talking to you.
So-
Not that I don't like talking to everybody else. But.
This will backfire later. Go ahead.
And actually, while you're there,
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly pull this up because I got an email late yesterday, and I have not had time to do it, which is my fault.
Okay.
I have to remove. I think there's. Yep. So
Well, the
these
dog says-
these have been adopted. So give me just a second. Let me find which ones are going away.
Because I did see there was a few of them. There's a few pupsters on there now. Hopefully Oreo has left the building. That's pet
No,
of
it
the week.
wasn't Oreo. Where are you?
Let's see. Oreo is a male lab mix, approximately 10-month-old, 38 pounds, black and white. Found January 17th around Turnage Trail, Mountain Home. She's a little shy, but likes to be petted and is very gentle.
It's a cute dog.
Or he. He seems to know some commands and loves to play outside.
So we have the four puppies, which is Zeus, Hades, Poseidon, and Hercules.
Oh, wow.
Have all been adopted.
That's excellent. I think we got Bud here, and then there's Oreo again. Jasper, German Shepherd mix. Bruno, male lab mix. Jane, female pit bull mix. Barkley, a shepherd mix. Bailey, a female beagle shepherd mix. Hercules, so that was one of them there.
Yes.
So Hercules is gone, Hades is gone, Poseidon
Is gone.
and
Zeus is gone. So I have, and again, it's my fault.
Oh, no
I
worries.
I'm not, but when I get back to the office, we'll remove those from the website.
So then we have Cole, male lab mix, approximately 2 years old, 60 pounds, black and white stripe on the chest. Found, March 4th, County Road 916 Midway area. Found in an abandoned house after the tenant was evicted. Oh, the dog has a chip that says his name is Otis. However, we are investigating to determine who the owner of the dog is. So,
Well, and in that particular case, it's not to say that the person that got evicted may truly be his dog, and if so, we're trying to track him down to
Yes.
find you abandoned this dog.
Exactly.
On the flip side, we want to make sure that he is the owner of the dog and that's not someone else's.
Yeah.
But there was a chip, and we encourage folks to chip your pet because it makes our life easier. We carry chip readers, our animal control folks do, and so when they get there and they find a stray, they can, and I'll say it a lot. There's been several times where they've been able to say, "Oh, this belongs to so-and-so." Half a mile away or whatever, and can reunite that pet with the owner. So get your pets chipped. It really makes a difference. So, and like I said, in this case, there is a chip registered now. Right now, I'm not going to say who the original owner was, but Otis. It says the dog's name's Otis.
Yeah.
And so we're working on that to try to determine
whose and where they are. Very good.
Right.
Now, when you get a dog from the animal control, they are chipped.
They are chipped. We chip them. We make sure their shots are up to date. They're spay or neutered, and we do all that for adoption fee for $25.
$25. You can't get a deal like that on anything anywhere right now. So, go down and you can spend a little bit of time with the animal, walk them, and
you set up, make an appointment. You call when we'll make an appointment to go. To go look, but The website does two things. One, it's amazing how many owners we've been able to reunite their pets with. So when we pick up an animal, we put it on the website. It'll stay there for a minimum of 10 days, and then before we'll even consider any kind of adoption. So, and we've, again, a case recently, a lady had passed away. I'm not sure why the dog, but a neighbor said, wait, I recognize that dog. It belonged to my neighbor. So it ultimately got a hold of family picked up, the pet. So that works, but at the same time, Oreo's been up there for more than 10 days, I believe.
Yeah, since January 17th.
Okay, and so in that particular case, there's a chance for you to adopt Oreo, and again, that is a cute dog.
That is a beautiful dog, and only being 10 months old, still got lots of time to learn your family and teach the dog to sit and stay and all the good things. And
occasionally, like again, the one we were talking about that was Chip, but at the same time, a lot of times they may have a collar on, and we try to put that in there if they're picked up with a collar. And again, if you're not going to chip it, at least put identification on the collar. I mean,
do something.
Yeah. So
very good. Let's show that last one again, because you've got the Chip, but male lab mix, approximately 2 years old, 60 pounds, black and white stripe on the chest, found March 4th on County Road 916 Midway area, found and abandoned in a house after the tenant was evicted. Not saying that was the tenant's dog, but it has a chip, and hopefully they find the owner. If they don't find the owner, though,
they don't find the owner, and again, it'll stay there for at least 10 days, and sometimes longer than that, but at least 10 days. We do our best to try to find the owners, and then it'll be up for adoption.
Very good. All right, now we'll take a break.
7:41.
7:41.
You've been watching the morning show here on XL7. We'll be back in a minute.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Sheriff John Montgomery, Baxter County. The animal control has done very good at reuniting families with their pets and also finding new homes for pets, and we really do appreciate the hard work that those two are doing.
Well, and while we're on that, I will kind of put out a little, solicitation, or when you pay your taxes, there will be a voluntary $15. If you want to, you can add $15, and that goes towards animal control. It is a deficit, and the county has to come up with, I think this year was $89,000 that they had to come up with over what the donations. You can give more than 15 if you want, and certainly you don't have to, but we encourage you. We feel like that we've done a pretty good job in the last 9 months with animal control, and we're hearing lots of positive feedback. So it would be a help to us when you pay your taxes if you would give 15 or more. Now,
Sure.
We also can come in and donate, and we get that. Had a lady, it's probably been 2, maybe 3 weeks ago now, that came in and gave $500 towards animal control. I had another gentleman that owns a business that came in, again, probably 2 weeks ago, and wrote a check for $500, wanted to make a donation to animal control. And that really helps because again, look at what does it cost? $25 just to adopt an animal?
No.
Well,
you're spending
way more than that. Exact. And so, again, we want to provide a service. We want to care for the animals, and so it would be a help if people could do that. So.
Yeah. Well, even when you're adopting the dog, if you feel like not writing 25 and writing 125,
yeah,
and
we
to help out.
And occasionally we'll get one comes to mind is we responded to a call, and there was a stray that was getting in the trash and everything, and so they picked it up, and when they got there, the person that had called it in, hey, thank you very much. By the way, here's $100.
Yeah.
Well, we don't charge to do that. I mean, that's part of the service. But no, I want to hear. I appreciate so much. And so again, those things add up and make a big help to us. And of course, we had a mess on our hand when we took it over. We spent, I don't know how many tens of thousands of dollars trying to get the facility up to
Sure.
speed and all of that, and security and gates and cameras and all of that. So, things are running well. We had a meeting with the mayors. We have a contract with all the cities to take care of. Now, Mountain Home takes care of their own animal control, but
Right.
we hold their animals. So we have a contract with all the cities except Lakeview and Big Flat. That's the two that we don't. But we had a meeting with the mayors, and lots of positive feedback. So I think we are definitely, and we've made some mistakes and we've learned from them, hopefully, and but the feedback has been positive. And so again, those things help. If you everybody has a passion for something.
Sure.
And I say that if your passion's for animals, then certainly there's Humane Society and other pet rescues. Of course, again, ours. If your passion is education, then you've got the Mountain Home Education Foundation, ASU. If your passion is healthcare, you got the hospital. If your passion is public safety, we have a Baxter County Sheriff's Foundation that you can give to. So, again, if you and some people will say, well, I can't give $100,000. Well, you don't have to give $100,000.
$10.
There is a gentleman that I won't mention because he'd be mad at me if I did, but he comes in on a fairly regular basis and donates, like $500 to the Sheriff's Foundation. And he's made it clear he has seen some of the things that we've been able to do with that. And he said, I know it's not a lot. Well, it is a lot. I mean, but he wants to give. And so,
cool.
We have such a giving community. But typically, again, we're not competing. And I think I can't stress that enough. Our Sheriff's Foundation is not competing, for example, with ASU. No, if your passion is education, you got the Mountain Home Education Foundation or Norfolk Scholar Scholarship or ASU. That's what you need to give to.
Yeah.
But if your passion is public safety and law enforcement, then we have an avenue.
Very good.
And so we do not compete. We don't feel like that at all. And the other organizations, we work together.
Sure.
We want to try to help you put your money where your passion is.
Yeah, very good. Well, and that leads me to my next topic. I seen you had posted at the end of February scam alert about calls, and you're not going to be calling people asking for their money. So tell us about what happened.
There's a couple things. Number one, this goes around every so often, and not just at our sheriff's office, but others. And so, these scammers will go on and look on our website and pick one of the deputies and say, and so then they'll call up and say, hey, I'm Deputy so-and-so with the Baxter County Sheriff's Office. And it could be you missed jury duty, if you don't want a warrant, you got to pay, or you got a warrant for your arrest, you got to pay. Well, first of all, we don't ask for money over the phone. Actually can't take money over the phone.
Sure.
Okay. So that's a red flag. Number two, they always ask you to go get gift cards.
So
okay,
that's not a red flag. I don't know what it is.
Okay, so that's another red flag. So please don't fall scam to that.
Yeah.
And if you have any doubts whatsoever, call us.
Yeah, hang up and call back to the sheriff's office phone
number.
number.
Not what number they tell you.
No, the number that you you find on the sheriff's office
which
website.
Which is easy, 425-7000.
Non-emergency phone number, 870-425-7000.
That's interesting. When I took over, there was actually, I don't know how many, I want to say 5, 6, 7 different phone numbers for the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
Well, let's just call 7000. That number you can remember.
Yeah.
And it's an easy number to remember. Every once in a while, I'll run into an old timer say, "Well, isn't that number?" And I go, "Well, you used to be. I mean,
sure.
30 years ago.
Yeah.
But 7000 is an easy number to remember. It's not something that you always have to look up. So
very good. Very good. 7:51. Take our final break. All right. We'll be back with more from Sheriff John Montgomery.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV, visiting with Sheriff John Montgomery. And to one of the good things that you all do, it's collecting restitution for victims of crimes. And you've got a picture here on your social media, if you don't mind me showing it.
Sure.
Look at all them checks that you're sending out.
Well, and I will tell you, this is one thing that our staff has concentrated on heavy since I've been sheriff, is trying to get victims made whole. And I say made whole, they were a victim once, and now if the law enforcement catches the bad guy and the judge orders them to pay and then they don't pay, then they become a victim a second time.
Yep.
And so we have really concentrated hard on trying to do that. In fact, I'm very proud to say we have paid out $3.7 million to victims.
That's awesome. Very cool.
I mean, and so what you see, picture there is checks. This happened, was it yesterday, the day before? I signed restitution checks, and then I actually, that's just something I personally do. Of course, we have to have two signatures, but I sign them. I put them in the envelope, and then in this particular case, that's about And usually around the first of the month, people will pay a lot. So I mean, so it's going to increase around the first of the month.
Sure.
But that's a little over 30 there, and that we've paid out. And I'll tell you, there's stories. Now, some of them are kind of run of the mill, and you pay, and some of them are small amounts and large amounts. And we can't get everybody, and but we prod and call and encourage and make a strong effort to try to get the bad guy to pay.
Yeah.
I remember one particular, it was a really old case, and I'm talking 20 plus years old, and we finally tracked the guy down, and he started paying, and so we sent a check out, and the lady called, and it was an older lady, and she called and she said, "Sheriff, why did you send me a check?" And
She totally forgot.
Totally forgot. And I said, "Well, you were a victim of crime," and whatever
Sure.
year it was. And she started crying.
Yeah.
And she said, "I'm about to be evicted.
Oh, wow. And it helped.
This will keep me from being able to pay my rent."
That's awesome. The effort works.
And so, and there's many other stories like that. So, and again, I have victims that will contact, "How come I haven't got our money?" And we're trying, okay, I mean, to the best we can. And so, anyway.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like a good feel-good story. Like this one here, you have a picture of you 35 years ago. And fingerprinting a young man?
That was probably, somewhere around 35 years ago, because I remember I had just started working for the police department. And so this was a program done at the VFW, and lady named Sally Ray was kind of in charge of that, and so we would fingerprint kids, give that to the parents to hang on to, and it was a great program. So when I posted this the first time, and whatever it was, 10 years ago or something, I don't remember now, I posted it, and I made the comment because I'd stumbled across that photo. I think the newspaper may have taken that back then.
Well, there were, yeah.
And so I posted, I said, "I wonder who this young man was." And it was a day or two later, he contacted me. A relative saw it, recognized the picture, contacted him, and I think, if I remember, he lived in Florida. He was in the military, and commented that he remembered that.
That's awesome.
And so that's a pretty cool thing.
It is.
And again, to me, kids are our future. So we can interact with the children and help them, and in some way at all. I just think it's a very positive thing. Is there still a program for fingerprinting? Or? Yes and no. I mean, we do at the fair. Now, if a parent brings a child in, we will. But at the fair, we set up a trailer that we have there at our booth, and we do that for the parents.
Yeah.
Just saw day before yesterday, Attorney General Tim Griffin sent out. They've got a packet now that they're sending out, for us to pass out. That basically you do your own, but I mean, you get it and hang on to it. And sure, put it in a safe, right. And then if something, God forbid, should happen, then you have their fingerprints and always keep an updated picture with it. Yeah, correct. Yeah, very good. I thought that was neat when I saw that picture on there last night, and I thought,
That's so cool.
I'll pull that up, because memories of like stuff like that, when making a difference, and that old boy remembering that. And I mean, how old do you think he is there? 4, 5,
probably
6,
maybe, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it's hard to tell. But
it's hard to tell, but
it's really cool. Very cool. Well, we got about a minute left.
Surely you got something else on your list.
That's it. That's what I had on my list.
Well, there's something I can see on your page. It's not been marked off.
Your name?
No, the bottom one.
Yeah, 35 years ago. Oh, benefits. Oh, the benefits of doing that. That was it. Was having that identification. The benefits of having the fingerprinting. That's why I was wondering if there was still a program that y'all did. But
well, yeah, and part of when you were benefits, to me, the benefit is the child or the kids that interact with us. And when we do school resource officers or all the programs that we can do with kids, leaves hopefully a positive impact on that child, teaches them that we're not bad guys, right? But also hopefully there's a respect, all those things that go with that, and you may never really know, but hopefully that will be planting a seed that will help that child in the future.
Oh yeah, I think it helps more than that than anything. Our SRO officers, Lacey and
Danielle and Josh and I don't have.
Yeah,
and of course we've got
Robert.
They love
Robert.
him.
We've got Jason and Cotter and Mike in Norfolk. So great program.
Very much so. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
You all have a great day, and I think bring an umbrella, right, Scooter?
Yeah, I think
Start
today
about
you'll
11.
need one.
Start about 11.
Start at 11. Have a good day.